What is shaken, Internet? Welcome to A Dash of Salts, where I, Salts, talk about stuff, review stuff, and give stuff away. This week, I try out Skyforge, get back into loot grinding games, and fix up my computer just a little bit. Alright, welcome everybody. So this week, just to jump right into the news, I've been playing a lot of Skyforge. Skyforge is a relatively new MMORPG. I believe it's still in open beta. So I just want to give you a quick gist of the first couple of days of playing it. Basically, Skyforge is an action RPG along the lines of Terra, or something along. That's the thing that kind of jumps out at me. It is very similar to WildStar. WildStar is less target oriented, whereas it's all about the cones and stuff on the ground that you have to avoid and dodge and all that stuff. Whereas Skyforge is a little bit closer to World of Warcraft in that case. It's still very action-oriented. There is no auto-attack, right-click, auto, just kill everything. It's more, you have to press 1, then you press 3, then you have to press 2, then you have to press 1, and you do left-click and right-click are actions. It's a little bit actually more in the lines of Diablo than anything like those, because it's very left-click, right-click oriented based, and then you just kind of press other buttons to do bonus abilities. The cool thing about Skyforge's action-oriented oriented system is that it's still very simple. Like, it's incredibly easy to pick up. It is a lot less skill-based than, say, something like Terra or WildStar. Like, as long as you're pointing at an enemy and left-click, you're going to go and attack that enemy. It's not rocket science to figure this stuff out. So it is a very easy to get into game. Also, it is a free game, so everybody loves free MMOs, and it's actually a very good free MMORPG. I would say maybe it's because it's in open beta, but it is a very buggy MMORPG. Also, it is a Korean RPG, meaning that it's very loot grindy. It's grind. Every single quest is, go kill this mob, go kill this many mobs, go kill this many mobs, go kill this many mobs. I mean, it's just very repetitive over and over again. But it's fun. Like I said, that kind of harks back to my Diablo roots. Playing games where you literally just go kill stuff, go kill stuff, go kill stuff. There's not a lot else going on. It actually has a decent amount of story, and all the story is voice acted. Basically, when you talk with people, they give you hints of story. I skip a lot of that. I'm not gonna be honest, I skip a lot of it. But every once in a while, I do listen to some of it, and it seems like it's a pretty good story. It's got a lot going on. One other thing that I did want to talk about in the Skyforge system that really kind of jumped out at me as awesome, and that is the class system. So basically, the game starts you off with one character. You are only allowed one character ever, and for your account has one character, period. And at first I was like, wait, what? What's going on here? It has no levels. You do not level up in the game. Basically, you have a number. You have a power level, and it starts at like 1, and it goes up and up and up. It's called prestige. The more you play, the more you do stuff in the game. You have followers like the garrison missions in World of Warcraft, and you have like your order and stuff like that. Basically, the stronger they get, the stronger your equipment gets, the stronger every part of you gets, the higher your prestige gets. So it's actually very cool to see that number jump up a little bit by a little bit. What's even cooler is, even though there's no levels and all that other stuff, it levels everything out all the time. So if you jump into like a PvP battle or something like that, I can be 2,000 prestige, and I'm up against people with 100,000 prestige, and it just automatically levels it out. It levels the playing field and says, okay, I can kill these people that have hundreds and thousands of prestige. Okay, that makes me feel good about this game. So basically, and I can jump into an instance with somebody who has 100,000 more prestige than I do. It's perfectly fine, and it will level out the instance. It's going to be, relatively harder for both of us. Like, it all works out. I think that's really cool. I think it's very cool that you can do something like that. And, if your friend jumps in and wants to play and you're higher level than him, there's no higher level. Everything's still good. Like, I can run low-level content and play with other people. Or I could run high-level content and play with people who've been playing for longer. And at the end of the day, we all get the same amount of rewards, or similar amounts of rewards. The other cool thing that I wanted to bring up was, again, the class system. So the prestige system is cool. The class system is even cooler, in my opinion. If you've ever played any of the Final Fantasy games, specifically Final Fantasy X, basically that's how class system works. You start off in the singular node, or the singular point. You pick 3 classes, so you get these 3 starter classes: the Paladin, the Cryomancer, and the Lightbinder. Basically, it's tank, DPS, and support healers thing. And the cool thing is, that's what you get. You start those 3 classes, and then you get freedom. Like you don't get to just automatically unlock all the other classes. You basically you go through and you have this big huge grid, like a giant grid, and you can say, oh, if I go that direction, I can become a kinetic, or if I go that direction, I can become a monk, or that direction, I become a necromancer, that direction, I go and become, a witch, or something like that. And there's a whole bunch of different classes. They're going to add more, but right now there's 13 different classes, 3 starter classes, and then 10 classes that you can unlock as you play. And it's just awesome. And like I said, again, at the very beginning, you only have 1 character. So because you only have 1 character, you can always switch classes at any given moment. Like in the middle of an instance, being like, okay, well, right now I'm an archer. Oh, we need a tank? Okay, well, I'm going to switch to a paladin. Done. Like, it's just click a button, boom, I'm a paladin now. It is like, the more you play a class, the better you get at that class, because there's like there's this big massive grid that lets you unlock all the classes and stuff, and then there is a smaller grid that's just for that class. So just the paladin has these little nodes that you can move around and like get bonus stamina or bonus damage and stuff like that. So it is actually a very cool, very diverse set of nodes and classes and really cool things. And I'm just now realizing, wow, the lighting in here is awful. I got these weird spotlights. Whatever. It is what it is. But yes, so that was Skyforge. I cannot say enough good things about Skyforge, actually. I really have enjoyed this game a lot. I really highly suggest, if you like MMORPGs and you want to try out a new free one, do it, because Skyforge is pretty amazing. I would say the only drawback to Skyforge is that it is a Korean style, so it's not for everybody. It is very, very grindy. Everything is just kill stuff, kill stuff, kill stuff. It does have a cool story if you wanna follow along with that stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just, okay, kill more stuff, kill more stuff, kill more stuff. And some people are perfectly fine with that. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Okay, next piece of news is loot grinding games. So along with this, I want to play I wanted to try out a new MMORPG and try it out, Skyforge. I kind of harkened back to my old loot grinding days, and I started talking with a friend of mine, and we were watching the speed runs. We were watching the speed runs of AGDQ a couple weeks ago, and they showed off Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. So they were speedrunning those games. And honestly, when I was watching that, I was like, man, I really want to go back and play Diablo 2 now. It's been so long, and I don't want to get involved in that, but it's so good. It was so fun to just, oh, the next mob's going to drop something better. The next mob's going to drop something better. I'm going to get a new epic piece of loot. And I was like, man, I really want to scratch that itch. I really want to play a game that's loot grindy or something along those lines. Just a loot, go kill stuff, get more loot, get better loot, just over and over again. And the thing that came to mind, since I didn't want to go back to Diablo 1 and 2, those are just too far away, and Diablo 3, I don't have Reaper of Souls. I liked Diablo 3 at the very beginning, and they changed it and made it better. I just don't really want to go back to it. We'll see. But either way, so I wanted to try out Torchlight 2. So I looked on Humble Bundle, and I actually have 3 copies of Torchlight 2. So one is for me, one is for my friend that I'm going to be playing with, and you might be able to see me on a stream. I'll be streaming soon, shortly. And then the third one is going to be for you guys. So the giveaway this week is I am giving out a copy of Torchlight 2. If you'd like to win it, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. You can either leave a question, or you can leave just a comment about something in this video, or you can leave a rant. I don't really care. Just any comment in the comment section below will get you an entry in to win Torchlight 2. So I will get you a copy of Torchlight 2 on Steam. That being said, one final piece of news that I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to play Torchlight 2, and that'll be something I'm streaming. And along with that piece of news is the streaming news. So I did finally get an upgrade to my graphics card. I actually got a friend who I gave Torchlight 2 to, and I'm going to give a shout out to in just a second. I got him to give me a new graphics card, so I am using that in my computer for the time being. It is a small, actually it's a relatively decent upgrade from what I was using. I still need to get a brand new video card, but I think I'm going to hold off on just building a new PC. Like, we'll see if it works out that way. But right now, I'm pretty happy with how my stream looks. It can get a little graphically weird at times, but I'm going to go ahead and continue streaming that way for now. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I will be streaming a lot. I'm going to be trying to stream every single night if I'm playing games with people or if I'm not. The tentative schedule is if you want to play with me. So if you want to play games with me, specifically World of Warcraft, I am going to be trying to do World of Warcraft stuff. Tuesdays and Thursdays between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be when I'm going to try to stream with people. So if you want to play games and if you want to interact with me, get on my Twitch stream. Twitch stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to get on there, chat me up, and just say something in the chat so I can say, oh, hey, I have a streamer, I have a viewer. And just be like, hey, Salt, want to play a game? And I'm like, yes, let's play a game. I can play League, I can play World of Warcraft, I can play anything else that you want. You let me know, you get on Twitch, and I will do it. That being said, this Thursday I probably won't be streaming. That's terrible. So this Thursday I actually have a video game night at work. So we're going to all go to work and play old console games like N64 and GameCube and stuff like that. So this Thursday I probably will not be streaming. Sorry. But on Tuesday I will. So Tuesdays and Thursdays from now on I will try to be streaming, and I'll try to keep you guys updated on what that's going on. Other than that, other nights I will be happily streaming whatever I'm playing, be it Skyforge, be it World of Warcraft, be it some other game that I'm trying out, Torchlight 2 or something like that. And feel free to stop by Twitch and play. I may be able to play along with you. I may be playing with my friends. I don't know. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you, the viewers, want to play something, get on Twitch, hit me up, and we will play. If I have that game, I will play it with people, because that's what I want. I want people to play games with. You know, I have friends that play games, but I want to play games with you guys. Let's play games. That's the whole point of the channel, is to play games and learn about stuff. And the final piece of news is World of Warcraft. So I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be trying to get back into World of Warcraft so that I can get the videos made. If you look on, if you look on my stats, I have never actually completed any of the LFRs that I haven't gotten guides over, which is silly, because I've completed some of those bosses, but I haven't actually completed all of the bosses. So it's like I need to finish all those bosses, record them, and then make them into videos. So I'm planning on doing all of Hellfire Citadel. I'm going to finish out all those guides. Then I'm going to go back and do all of the, what is the previous raid content? The Black Hand and all those guys, the Black Forge. I can't remember even what that stupid place is called. And then I'll even go back further and do LFR for High Mall, which I think is kind of a walk in the park, but I feel like maybe I should just do it just for people who have never tanked anything. You know, I want to be a complete set of guides. You know, I have all of Dragon Soul, I have all of the raids of Mr. Pandaria, I have everything out there for LFR. So let's get it all complete. I will be finishing up Hellfire Citadel first, then I'll be going back and back. And hopefully I'll have everything done by Legion. A little bit of news on Legion. I have pre-purchased the game, so I have gotten everything up to a level 100 now. With the boost, I did get my Death Knight up to level 100. I now have all the tanking classes up level 100, and as soon as the Demon Hunter comes out, I will be getting that up to level 100 as quickly as possible, and then beyond. And I will be making all of the tanking guides as soon as I can as well. I'm not in the beta, not in the alpha, I'm not in whatever build is out there right now. But as soon as that stuff is available to me, I will start making content for you guys. I want to make tanking guides and tanking videos for how to tank for all 6 classes now. Is it 6? I think it's 6 classes including the Demon Hunter. So all 6 classes I will be making tanking guides, basic tanking guides. Then I will be doing the 5-man content, and then I will be doing the LFR content, like always. And hopefully this time I'll actually be able to stick it all the way through and finish out the whole thing. Yeah, so let's be done with the ranting. And finally, last bit of news is to give away the stuff that we talked about last week. So last week, because I was late, I announced that I was going to give away 3 games. So the first game is Blackguards 1, the second game is Blackguards 2, and the third one is Argarest Generations of War. I believe it's the collector's edition that I have, I don't know. But either way, all 3 of those games are going to go to a winner from last week, and the winner is Pure Mix. Congratulations, Pure Mix. Please send me a message on YouTube, and I'll get in contact with you so that you can get those 3 Steam codes for all 3 of those games. Argrass is a great game. The other 2 I have no idea, but good luck. They're tactical games, so whatever. So yeah, if you want to win that Torchlight 2 copy, if you have never played Torchlight or Torchlight 2, they're basically Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 clones. I haven't played much of Torchlight 2 yet, but yes, Torchlight 1 was exactly like Diablo 1, and it was fantastic. It was a great game. I expect Torchlight 2 to be much the same, so let's give away Torchlight 2. If you want to win, comment in the comment section below, and that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So please like, favorite, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and as always, you keep it salty, Internet. Salty.